Hey there, what's up you guys? It's me, your boy JD, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel. And for this video, what we are going to be talking about is a Zalora birthday find. So alright, so if you guys are interested in stuff like this, like the birthday find or the 4-4 find, the 5-5 finds, basically any shopping app find, especially on budget deals and budget shoes, you guys might want to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you guys can stay updated. So for our Zalora birthday find, I was able to find the Nike Renew Elevate. So it was very funny because one of our subscribers did recommend the sneaker and I did look it up on the app, and fortunately it was on sale. So there it was, and it was on sale. Not just on sale, it was applicable pa sa isang discount code. So discount siya, tapos may discount na naman siya. So it was such a good steal and it was such a good find. So if you guys are interested in copying a pair of the Nike Renew Elevate, I'll be leaving a link down in the description box so that you guys can cop a pair. So alright, let's begin talking about the traction. So as you guys can see on the clip, it is that wavy diamond thing, and it usually starts on the ball of your foot, which is actually really great because basically that's where the stopping point of any movement that you create anyways. That's where the pressure point actually is. So you have that wavy diamond pattern that covers pretty much any direction that you can think of, from lateral, forward, medial, backwards kind of movement. I think it's got you covered. And from initial wear here dito sa room, as you guys can see on the clip, makapit siya, it's very grippy, it feels good, and I feel like it's gonna be a beastly performing sneaker in terms of traction. Maybe not the same level as the All Pros, but probably it's gonna be a bang for your buck in terms of traction. So in terms of durability, fortunately I live in the Philippines, so meron tayong XDR version, but this particular pair that was given to me does not have the XDR tag. But upon initial wear, upon initial try on the rubber compound in itself, it feels like the rubber is gonna be really durable. So in terms of durability, I think you're good to go. I think this is a shoe that's gonna be something that you can wear on any kind of court, from hardwood floors, from asphalt, concrete, blacktop, cement, clear, a smooth cemented kind of court. I think it's a good way to go. So as you guys can see also on the clip, on the heel area, there's a portion where the Nike Renew Elevate cushioning setup is exposed, and we're now going to be talking about the midsole, which is a cushion setup as well. And actually there's a reason for that, because the foam absorbs so much impact that it needs another opening so that it can expand when you put pressure on it. So there's a reason behind that actually. So when you put pressure on this area, or like you land, it expands that way. So nilagyan nila ng extra hole here so that when you put pressure on it, mag-expand din siya on that. Not as much as expansion, like not like a pillow or something, but in that manner, so that the rebound or yung pabalik na force when you go from a rebound back into sprint, it's gonna be able to use the energy, it's gonna be able to expound the energy and return it back the way you want it to do. So as you guys can see on the clip, you do have a mixture of that gray Renew pattern, which is very similar to the way the React pattern is. But you see also that white. It's the white and gray pattern that you guys can see. That's actually all Nike Renew foam, and it feels soft. If you guys watched the previous episode, I did mention that I have a tendency to press on the cushion setup of every new sneaker that I'm able to get. It's because I want to feel on hand if the material is soft, if the cushion's material is soft, is it pressable, is it firm, or whatever you guys can think of. And upon initial pressing, upon initial try on with the cushion materials, it is actually very soft and makes me all the more excited about this cushion setup. And it is a bang for your buck because Nike Renew is a really great foam, and upon initial wear, it does feel soft, does feel responsive, and I do feel low to the ground. So overall, nakaka-excite lang gamitin yung shoe. So yeah. So now moving up to the uppers material, we do have a lot of materials mixed up in the upper. So let's start off with the toe. As you guys can see, there is a fused material on the toe drag area, yung high wear areas of the shoe. There is that fuse, so a little bit of extra protection for the sneaker itself. And as you guys can see, they're both gold swooshes on both lateral and medial side. They're both fuses, so I guess that also helps with the protection of the materials as well. Overall, the main bulk of the materials that's used on the upper is this two-layered mesh, which is on the lower part, you've got that open-celled mesh, as you guys can see on the clip, and on top of it is actually that standard mesh materials. And on the lateral and medial side of the shoe, wherein it also helps with lateral containment, they use this standard textile, which is not as premium to the touch, and you do have that patent leather on the top of the tongue, which is, it's cheap to the touch. So what do you expect? It's not Nike's top tier line anyway, so you do get what you pay for this kind of material. And yeah, so there is an open celled mesh on the tongue as well, so in terms of breathability, the shoe is breathable, so hindi siya mainit sa paa. It's something that I do like. So yeah, there is a little bit of lack of padding, which is something that I don't like, and we're going to talk about that later. And now let's go to the fit support and the lockdown. So for the fit, my suggestion first would be going true to size. So for this particular pair, I did go size 8 because there was no more 8.5. And like what I mentioned over the past few videos, I am wearing this big ass Stephen Curry like ankle brace on my left ankle. And I usually do need to go 8.5 so that I can get into a shoe smoother, I can get into a shoe easier. But this time around, I did get a size 8, and I still do fit, especially on the left pair. The only problem that I do have is it's a lot of work. I need to remove all the laces all the way until here, and it's work, like ready na maglaro yung ibang tao, everyone's ready to play, and you're still tying up your sneakers because of it. But overall, in terms of the fit, I still do fit even with the ankle brace. So my suggestion is go true to size even if you do like the snug fit. You can go up half a size if you like a little bit of loose fit, but don't go down half a size because that will be a terrible decision in terms of length. So yeah, just go true to size. So that pretty much takes care of it for the fit. Now let's talk about the lockdown. Again, this is just an initial wear, and the lockdown feels great. What I need to know is if I play in these sneakers, will the laces untie? Because the materials that they use on the laces isn't that premium. So that's something that I wanna figure out first. But the fused materials on the side do help protect the materials of the shoe itself, so that when you yank on the laces, it doesn't rip the materials. And then now, for the support, you do have this large lateral outrigger, which is great. And the lateral outrigger, as you guys can see, has Nike Renew. So once you put pressure on the lateral movement, you're cushioned up. So that's pretty good. And at the same time, you do have an internal heel counter, which is great. But there is lack of padding, like what I mentioned on the tongue. There is super minimal padding on the heel and ankle collar area as well, so I kind of don't like that, but it is what it is. Again, this isn't a top tier line of Nike, so I wouldn't expect that much as well. Next up, you've also got this particular area that I like. You see this on the heel area, it's very rounded. One of the reasons why I like that compared to the other sneakers is because once you land on something like this, it allows you to roll back into the correct position. Because some shoes, this tends to be a little bit flat, and this one is a little bit rounded, so it allows you to go back to a proper stance when coming off a jump or coming off from a sprint. It allows you for that. And in talking about sprints, the heel to toe transition is also great on the sneaker, so you do have a little bit of this upward off the ground toe area, so when it comes to sprinting and stopping and toe offs, you're pretty much good to go. So yeah, that pretty much takes care of it for the fit support and the lockdown. Let's talk about the aesthetics. So for the aesthetics, I did want to get that colorway, the black and red colorway, but unfortunately it wasn't on sale. It was still on the suggested retail price, which is still affordable actually if you check out the link. But this was the one that was such a steal deal, that something that when you see it, you're just like, let's go, let's do it. So yeah. So again, guys, if you guys are interested in copying a pair, I'll be leaving a link down in the description box. That pretty much takes care of it for a review. If you guys did like this review, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated for more finds like this. And of course, comment your thoughts down below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, follow us on Spotify and TikTok. So yeah, it is the ECQ again, guys. So please stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.